Hello and welcome, Martin Unix here in the heart of Westlands, where excellence meets style. As I step in, the focus is already set. Precision, transformation, and taming Frizz like a professional. Now take a close look at the before condition. Notice the visible strand frizz, the dryness along the shaft, and the slightly brownish tips. The locks are intact, but they are clearly craving structure, moisture balance, and professional refinement. And now just look at that. The strands are smoother, the frizz is beautifully controlled, and the locks have regained their clean, refined structure. No stiffness, no thinning, just healthy divination and balanced density from the roots to tips. When the locks are maintained with precision, they don't just look good, they feel renewed. Now at this halfway point, you can already see the difference. Notice how the completed sections look structured and refined. Clean roots, controlled strands, and preserved density. And then compare that to the unattended sections. When I gently pull out the loose hairs here, you can already see the strand frizz we are about to manage. Now, frizz is completely normal in the lock journey. It shows that hair is alive, growing, and evolving. It's a sign of progress, not damage. However, when not properly maintained, excessive frizz can make the locks appear untidy, uneven, and less defined. And that's when professional technique becomes important. But first, we must understand why frizz happens. Frizz along the strand is commonly caused by new growth sprouting out of the lock structure. It can also come from loose hairs that were not properly incorporated during previous maintenance sessions. Dryness and lack of proper moisture balance contribute heavily as well. When the hair lacks hydration, it expands outwards, creating that fringed appearance. Friction is another major factor, especially from sleeping without a satin bonnet or scarf. Cotton pillowcases constantly rub against the locks, lifting and separating the strands. And finally, improper washing techniques, including rough towel drying, can disturb the surface of the lock and create unnecessary frizz. Understanding the cause is what allows us to apply the correct technique. Now we begin the frizz taming process. And here is the technique. I first identify the frizzed or separated strands, then I gather those loose hairs and wrap them clockwise along the body of the lock. Once aligned, I use the latch to pull those strands inward, carefully passing through the center of the lock. This secures the loose hair internally rather than just laying it on the surface. After the clockwise pass, I alternate to anti-clockwise motion. This alternation is very important. Switching directions prevents tension imbalance within the lock and promotes even compaction. It also avoids creating a spiral weakness or unnecessary twisting in one direction. As I continue pulling through, I intentionally incorporate additional loose hair strands along the way. This encourages natural matting and strengthens the internal structure of the lock. Notice that I am working gradually along the length instead of focusing on one spot repeatedly. Overworking on a single area can cause thinning or weak points over time. For this stage, I am using a smaller crochet latch. The size of the tool matters. A finer latch allows for precision, controlled movement, and minimal disturbance to the lock's internal structure. As I work along the strand, notice that I am not aggressively pulling the strands. Instead, I gently interweave through the length of the lock, targeting only the loose stray hairs. At the base, I am using the 4-way interlocking method. This technique is ideal for locks that are prone to excessive frizz, as it secures the root while maintaining natural density. By interlocking in multiple directions, we prevent new growth from loosening prematurely and control frizz from the very foundation. Here, 4-way interlocking provides stability and encourages uniform growth and sets the stage for long-lasting manageable locks. To finalize, I gently palm roll the lock. This helps smooth the surface, evenly distribute the incorporated hairs, and reinforce the cylindrical shape. Now just to switch to another technique, now we transition from the small latch to using a crochet needle for more precise strand control. I adopt a vertical tilt technique, alternating the needle up and down as I work along the length of the lock. This allows me to interweave the fringed strands efficiently while preserving the natural shape of the lock. Sometimes, the needle may not grip or mat the strands as effectively as needed. In this case, I switch to a needle better suited for the hair texture, one that ensures a clean, controlled pull-through. Choosing the right tool is crucial for maintaining the integrity of the locks and avoiding breakages. I want to say many thanks for joining me on this lock maintenance session. Don't forget to like, comment, and share my work to the world. I truly believe that this tutorial is quite informative. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new on my channel. For more expert lock tutorials to come, stay locked. And for personalized sessions or bookings, you can reach out directly or contact details are in the description. And if you're looking to take your skills to the next level, I invite you to enroll in my virtual dreadlocks masterclass, where I teach everything from fringe control to advanced interlocking and maintenance techniques. All details for enrollment are in the description. Now I palm roll to encourage uniform compaction while maintaining flexibility, giving the lock that clean, natural finish. Once the strands along the length are properly tamed, I return to the root. Here I interlock the bands carefully, keeping the tension moderate. Too tight can stress the scalp, too loose reduces control, so balance is key. Once, I repeat the same technique along the remaining sections of the lock. Repetition is key in lock maintenance. It ensures consistency in texture, uniform compaction, and even matting along the entire strand. Professional lock care isn't about rushing or shortcuts. It's about methodical and precise movements. By consistently applying the technique, we prevent weak spots, avoid uneven strands, and create a polished, long-lasting finish. Every strand matters. Every root matters. That's why mastery comes from attention to detail and repetition done with care. So my advice is that you adopt the two techniques whenever you wanna tame any fringiness on locks, since the two techniques seemingly are gentle on locks and minimizes breakages. Now I give the strand a gentle palm roll to compact the lock strand, as well as giving the lock strand that cylindrical touch. At this point, as I interlock the roots and work through the length, again, notice how each pass reinforces the structure, controls fringe, and preserves the natural density of the lock. At this point, I experimented with the dual rotational technique, where the needle is anchored while rotating the lock strand. Well, it might be effective in some cases, but here it's not ideal. Instead of taming the fringe, it risks creating more. Excessive force can pull out healthy strands, weaken the lock, and make the process untidy. Now I switch back to the latch to gently pull through any remaining frizz, applying a precise final interlock along the length of the lock strand. This ensures the strands are smooth, aligned, and fully secured without over manipulating the hair. A quick reminder, don't forget to place your bookings via details provided in the description. Also, not forgetting to like, comment, and share my work to the world. Stay locked for more tutorials to come, and follow the details in the description to join my virtual classes if need be. Since my client prefers minimal product use, I opted for a natural hydration technique. A light spray of rose water blended with vegetable glycerin. This combination has certain benefits, one being that it restores moisture to dry strands without leaving residue. It softens the locks, making them easier to manage. It enhances sheen and adds some to healthy scent. And finally, it helps maintain the newly tamed fringe, keeping the locks neat for longer. You can see the difference instantly. Strands are smoother, fringe is controlled, and the locks have regained their natural sheen and definition. This is the beauty of professional maintenance: structure without stiffness, density without compromise, and healthy locks that move and flow naturally. And now, after a job well done, it's time to retreat and celebrate. Sparkling champagne, oh my, that toast was totally worth it. And of course, happy hour wouldn't be complete without a plate full of joy, served generously. A little reward for handwork and healthy, happy locks. Cheers to smooth strands, satisfied client, and the heart of perfect lock maintenance.